What this actually is gonna be Moon Princess Part 2.
Mm-hmm. How many other routes? I know we got Fang route.
4, I believe.
We already did 2. Who's the 4? Oh, Trish. Which one are we doing first?
Yes. Well, I'm pretty sure Fang is the definitive end, so we gotta do Trish first, I believe.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I mean, you could skip most of everything, and I just didn't know how far you were skipping forward, because Fang is like the first.
Yeah, I'm just looking up to see what all I need to do. Or Twith.
Twith. Ugh. Well, I get to relax.
Actually, I think there's
this one.
5 endings.
Who's the 5th one? Tracy.
Yeah. Oh man, there's so many. Hold on. Enjoy the music while I code search.
So much enjoyment.
Actually, let's go for the. Let's try and go for the bad ending.
What's the bad ending?
So it's
None of these have been even shown to be bad ending.
I would just go to school. I'll avoid Stella. Hot dogs are well and good, but I don't think I could stand Stella's usual high-pitched attitude at this hour. I leave Tracy to handle the ever-energetic Otaku by herself. Besides, I already had breakfast.
Thought you would have been able to skip that. We've done it before.
Not the line of avoiding Stella. Let's stay alone.
I thought we did, since we've already gone through all this with Naomi.
No, because we visited Fang the first time.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, we're just gonna...
For some reason, I don't feel like joining anyone today. I just want some peace and quiet. So I make my way to one of the few empty tables left and sit down. Oh wait, we already did this one too.
That's what I'm saying.
Here we go.
I think it's here that you get Trish.
Yeah. We have now deviated. Now that I think about it, there's only one person I still haven't seen. What if he's in the auditorium? That's the only place that he could be. I have absolutely nothing else to do, so I decided to go check out what's going on there.
Are you making your way downtown? Walking fast as faces pass?
As I enter the auditorium, sure enough, Reed can be seen tinkering with the cables on the stage.
Is he the 5th route?
He is the 5th route. Sup? They're running you aggy today, huh?
Oh, bro. I didn't see you there.
Oh, bro, Toda.
Oh, bro.
The stage was cluttered with various tools, cables, and a few tables with audio equipment on them. Reed himself didn't look tired at all. In fact, he looked sharper than usual. I walked up and perched myself on one of the tables.
I walked away.
So, what happened here?
Dude, you wouldn't believe it. There was a massive electrical surge last night. Fried half the equipment here.
Shouldn't this place have protections against that?
You fucking bet it should. I've been trying to salvage some of this stuff the entire day. It's no good. It's like some higher power wants the school to upgrade the hardware, I tell you. Tell you what.
Continue fiddling with stage. Oh my god. You continue fiddling with stuff.
Can you please stop fiddling with Sage? You have a raptor right here.
I said stage. With stuff that looked like alien technology to me. Well, at least you got to skip class.
You're damn right. I'd rather tinker with this stuff than sleep through common dinosaur history or whatever.
A subtle sickly sweet scent around the stage clued me in that Reed wasn't only wasting time on tinkering either. So, how's it going?
Not good. I tried about every trick in the book. Shit looks busted.
Shouldn't there be
It's busted, Anon, it's busted! She starts throwing fucking wires at him.
It's all fucking junk!
Someone chewed through these wires! It's probably me, but still.
I got hungry. Shouldn't there be a school technician figuring this stuff out?
I was gonna say, yeah, you're looking at him. You're looking at him. We have to deal with the student council. Help fix stuff, and they close their eyes on my stuff.
To be brutally honest, people don't need eyes to know how about his stuff. I'm surprised Naomi agreed to it.
I'm not sure she knows. She's fucking dim-witted. We decided to leave her out of this arrangement. That's why the student council people hate her.
She's big fucking dumb.
Big dumb, man. Big dumb.
Big dumb.
Fucking Naomi walks in. God, these fucking idiots. Just sitting there. Dumb. Dumb. Big dumb. Though, I wouldn't be surprised if she did. I sell to her like every week. Surprised she doesn't know. Naomi acts dumb. Big dumb. But she's shrewder than anyone here.
You don't have to tell me. Think back to my personal history with the student council president.
He proceeded to tell me.
Yeah, read. What I just said. Did I ever tell you how she tried to get me to fix Fang before? You know, straying around without anyone's consent, obviously.
Sounds rich.
I wish I was. Yeah, and Fang ended up slapping the shit out of her.
Damn, I'd pay good money to see that. When did that happen?
Oh, that was... It felt like there was a hole in my memory. I should know this, but the answer eludes me. I can't remember for some reason.
Must have been one hell of a day then. I can relate. Remember that time that we, got high on the lawn and you started seeing weird shit?
No.
Oh. By the way, have you seen Trish today?
You okay? Reed, when was this?
What?
Tell me. Yeah, she was way more nervous than usual.
No wonder. Whenever Fang coughs funny, Trish loses her mind. I got my earful about it this morning.
We'd reconnected a few wires and tried to turn the amp on. Nothing happened.
Damn chewed wires.
Cheering on them as he does it. Who keeps doing this?
What is going on? Every time I turn around, there's a wire with a bite in it.
Is she always like that?
Oh, you bet. Always chewing fucking wires. Remember Fang telling me a story when they were kids, she got super sick and she refused to leave her place. They had to call the cops. She was literally camping out under Fang's bedroom window. Fucking stalker.
Trish always...
You wouldn't stalk me like that, would you, Anon?
I might. Trish always takes things one step beyond, huh?
That she does. Finger. Hehehe. But I always found it kind of endearing, you know? Being stalked. Guess she wants to be Fang's emotional support animal or something.
I think back to how nervous Trish looked on today's lunch. Well, that can get unhealthy, though.
It did. You saw yourself how Fang was when you first arrived. She couldn't tie her shoes without Trish. And, well, it went both ways. You have no clue what mess Trish turned in when Fang ditched her for you.
I think I have an idea. I'm reminded of those days when Trish was still out for my blood. Back then, she reminded me of a hound, hell-bent on protecting... She remembered me. She reminded me of a hound, hell-bent on protecting her owner by any means necessary.
I'm glad it worked out, though. With you around, those two became a lot more chill. I guess they both needed some distance, especially Fang. God, I'm talking a lot. Shh. Mouth dry. Pulls out thermos. No, Reed, this is the wrong Takes drink. It's not water!
Reed! God damn it!
You were like a bucket of ice for us, dude.
Keeps chomping these wires. I'll take that as a compliment. Aaron, you see these headphones on my neck? They're supposed to be a wired headset. Someone...
You know what would take care of this tangled mess of wires?
Chomp.
Yeah, chomp.
It's like Beastars, right? Where there's like a mystery about who killed the kid, but like it's just Reed like who's biting the wires. Who's fucking doing this?
Sounds like a mod idea. Danganronpa, some kid is killed, but all Reed cares about is trying to figure out who chomped the wires. Guys, why won't you listen to me? A child has died, Reed. One of our fellow classmates, and you're over here, but the wires.
I can believe that as a thing too. Like a fucking Sonya bit. Like Sonya, please.
But I always imagine Reed as Leon.
Leon's in the game for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, so would Reed be. He's more worried about wires. Reed did it. He's not showing any remorse.
Reed chuckled as he kept trying to investigate or navigate even the web of cables and wires. You should get props too. If it wasn't for you, I doubt I could have survived Trish.
Nah, it's no problem, dude. I know she could be a handful. But you know, when you give her a chance, you get to see the real Trish. Ain't no one in the world would go as far for their bros as Trish would.
Yeah, pump the game out of you just a smidge.
I have that kind of a story too. Last year I almost got caught by Spears himself. Trish was there too, and you know what she did? She took the whole bag off my ass and said it was hers. She just wanted to steal my shit, man. She got fucking blasted for it, but her school record was clean as a whistle back then, so shit kinda resolved itself. But if she didn't do it then, we wouldn't be talking right now. Haha, finger guns.
Once again, I think back to my early days at Volcano High. She really put me on the spot, in a spot though.
Yeah, it wasn't cool.
Do I have dyslexia?
Yes.
Oh.
Honestly, I have no idea why she had such a chip on her shoulder. Maybe it's past trauma or some shit.
Perhaps I should ask her someday. I wonder if she would be willing to talk though. Well, it's all water under the bridge now. I think we managed to find some common ground after all. We both care for Fang.
Hey, I appreciate what you did. You know how to make friends.
I ponder that statement for a moment.
You wanna make a friend right here? Wink, wink.
You wanna have a friend in me? Reed, please.
Add-on, please. I need a de-stressor. These wires, man.
These wires. Someone keeps chomping them and I can't find them. It sounds completely insane to me, but Reed's kind of correct. I learn as I go. Bad end, by the way.
And then they fucked.
We went on to chat about various stuff. Video games.
Why is it a bad end?
I don't know. It's just
You
called...
didn't smooch somebody?
It's just called bad end.
It's homophobic.
Oh,
Two bros hanging out. Fucking bad end.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. We went on to chat about various stuff. Video games, movies, whatever came to mind. Eventually... Wires. Yeah. Eventually, after a long hour of attempts, Reed seemed to admit defeat.
It's fucking wires, man. I just don't get it. Oh, I think I'm fucking done doing this shit. I know my shit, but I ain't no wizard. Spears would have had to foot the bill for the new wires.
They should be paying you for doing all this, if you ask me.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Damn. I need a smoke right now. Wanna join?
Sure, why not? Where?
Rooftop, of course.
Reed and his fucking rooftops. As Reed gathered
What are you
his
talking about?
things, he's always on the roof.
You're always on the roof.
Okay. And so is Stella.
I was
She's
just
up
about
there-
to say, it's where you get your potassium.
Just say it's. Stella's always up there as someone new.
Poor Stella.
I think she likes it. As Reed gathered his things, we get up and move to the rooftop.
There were 50 people up here.
Lined up, waiting for Stella. Principal Spear.
Hang on. Are you here to get potassium too?
Principal Spears, I don't think this is quite ethical.
What? The rooftop's not a part of the school.
Shit.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so hang on.
Yeah.
You see the road to the very left that curves?
Yes, right here.
Yeah, I like to imagine that road doesn't curve back into town. It just goes straight off the cliff. So anyone's just right to the sea.
It's like I-05, isn't it? Like Interstate 5?
I-05.
Yeah, Interstate 5.
I mean, it could be. Could be the 101.
Mm. It's just how you get to Hawaii. It's the.
It is how you get to Hawaii.
As usual, Reed had an entire arsenal of substances. I sat idly by and watched him.
You want to try some?
I'm a skinny, remember?
Don't worry, I have lighter stuff. Like meth.
Oh, hell yeah. A certain alarm was going off in my head, but I learned to tune those out. Sure, why the hell not? Reed passed me something from his stash and lit it.
Meth. Here you go, dude. It's all good stuff.
I gave it a shot. At first, it didn't feel like anything, but there was a certain pleasant ringing in my ears.
You know, we don't get to hang out like this often.
Yeah, the girls always get in the way.
What if the girls never got in the way?
What are you suggesting, Reed?
What
Alright.
am I?
So you kill
What?
Fang and I'll kill Trey.
Dude, I could just kill them both.
Okay. Well,
Why sully your perfect hands?
When your hands should be on me.
Wah, wah, wah. Women.
Sometimes you just gotta let him go.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
We both look up at the darkening sky.
So dark.
Wait, why is the sky darkening? It's not that late.
You know, it's just kind of weak. Am I developing a tolerance or something?
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel thin. Suddenly, it's like the lights everywhere went out. My body falls to the ground like a bag of rocks. I feel numb.
Uh-oh.
I desperately try to move. Oh, this is bad shit, Reed.
Yeah. Maybe I take it back and this is a bad end.
Castlevania's happening like right off like the side. Dracula's castle's rising out of all Cordera bluffs.
I love your untainted mind.
My body refuses to listen. I can hear distant noises, but I can't distinguish myself.
It was the wrong.
Is this a nightmare? Am I having a bad dream? I'm having a hard time breathing. The air is refusing to enter my lungs. It's like someone is suffocating me with a pillow. All I can feel is cold sweat. Terror grips me.
Yeah, he might have just died.
Am I going to die?
He might have gotten the carf.
I can't believe this. Of all the possibilities, this is such a dumb way to go. Unable to breathe, I'm losing consciousness. I can feel my heart slowing down. It's quiet.
Yeah, I guess that would be a bad end.
Okay, so something supernatural was at play. What?
Yeah, the moon.
Okay. Okay, but I thought the moon was...
Hell yeah. Who the hell is Seal? Bonjour. Buongiorno. Do you want me to just read for this dude?
Sure.
This is the hint corner for the overly cautious Anon-kun who ended up in a lonely dead
I
end.
don't need hints. I chose this deliberately.
Yeah, but they... It is time for Teach Me, Seal Sensei. My students are thousands of Anon-kuns all over the... Yes.
What now?
What now? I'm barely visible from under this textbook now. Shield, this is Shukihime now. Indeed. Why does it say arcued?
It's Arkanoid.
That's not Arkanoid.
I know it's not.
Indeed, Arkanoid, son. Perhaps the author thought that since he borrowed the music, he could borrow our services as well.
Sure, why not?
This is wrong, yeah. I'm here to help Shikiku and not some losers. I'll soon, yeah. Now, Arkanoid, son. This is not the spirit of Dojinshi culture at all.
Wait, hold on. This is not Dojinshi, is it?
Well, it technically could be. It's really just Dojinshi. Dojinshi is just self-made work. It doesn't have to involve lewd stuff. It just does involve lewd stuff for a lot of people because that's what they make.
As long as they're good.
Yeah,
pick my Dojinshi. Okay.
Yeah, it's more of like, in a stupid terms way, fanfic. Or just a self-published work. We should help our students. Perhaps they were Tono-kun in another life. Now, let's start our first and only period. No. Goodness, this won't do it all, Anon-kun. You're fucking bald.
No!
You reached this dead end because you refused to socialize with people you met and ended up in a dangerous situation as a result, even though you socialized with Reed. You met Reed and you socialized with him. That is bad, because Reed is a man, and this is a Catholic school. Your friends are your strength, and you should let them in once in a while. Like Reed, who got you killed. Because Reed is not your friend.
God damn it.
Like, this part doesn't make sense at all, because Reed is your friend, and you socialized with him.
No. No boys allowed, only girl.
You know, like, really?
I just like Reed.
Try starting from the beginning and be a little more open to the possibility of conservative ideas. Why is everyone here a scary monster? Is that why the kids are in these days? Arkanoid, shut the fuck up. Yeah. The dead end is actually fairly hard to get because the story gives you many opportunities to avoid it. No, it doesn't. If you tried looking for it on purpose, congratulations on discovering the secret.
Yeah,
That's what we did. And if you're yet to find the true end, I shall give you a hint. Go to your fucking girlfriend. You can only go out with your lover if she's fed and you're alone. Thanks. We have played so many of this. Thank you for the hint. I never would have thought. Shield, there's a big green dinosaur chasing me. She thinks I'm a plush doll, Nya. Save me, Nya. Well, that's all for our lesson. Please continue enjoying the story. Go do the Trish route now.
You got it, anime. Anyway, it's not back in that.
I think it felt weird because we're so deep into this. It feels like getting a tutorial hint at like chapter 47 of Final Fantasy. Did you know you could jump? Really? Thanks, game.
You're fighting Sephiroth and it's like... Do you know potions heal?
Yeah.
Use
It's
the
like
materia system to give different party members different skills. It's like, cool, thanks.
It's like the new Pokemon games.
Yeah, it really is.
You were socializing with people already. That makes no sense. We skipped it, but you were socializing with Stella. You socialized with Rosa, and then you socialized with Reed. Really?
No, we need to join Trish. On one hand, interrupting Trish now might not be the best idea. She tends to get explosive when she's nervous, but I couldn't leave her alone like that. She looks like an abandoned kitten. I made my way to that... oh, boy. I made my way to the girl sitting by herself. Hey, Trish, what's up? Oh, wait, shit, I'm both these characters.
Yeah.
Huh? She looked up, surprised to see someone call her out. Oh, it's you. Sit down, we need to talk. Trish looked up to me with a somewhat tired expression on her face.
She looked up to me. And
someone had to.
You're so cool.
Is it just me, or is there something unusual about her today? I take a seat at her table and grab the sandwich provided by the school cafeteria. It tastes like salty wet paper, which admittedly beats the usual plain wet paper flavor these things have. As Trish lets out a sigh, she looks about to burst into tears. I can't get in touch with Fang. Ah, now it makes sense. I've been trying to call her all day. I'm honestly getting so damn worried. Yeah, I got a message from Fang last night. She said she's doing fine. Trish didn't seem pleased with the comment. So did I, idiot. Babaka.
Babaka?
Do you think she only messages you? We're still friends, you know. So why do you worry so much? She said it's fine. You still don't know jack shit about Fang. She was always like that. First, it's nothing serious, and then boom, it's flu, or something worse. I never took Fang for a sickly person. Her loser of a brother is right there. You can ask him all about it if you want. She gestures at Nazar, who's been thoroughly grilled by Naomi. Damn, Naomi's cooking up Naz. Now that
You can't talk to Nazar.
Yeah, because he's been
He's
grilled.
a boy. No, he's a boy.
And also grilled. But because boy. Now that I think about it, both of them look pretty miserable. So don't lecture me on what I should worry about. Both of you don't understand her at all. The last comment stung a bit. Hey, you gotta have some faith in Fang, sis. If she says she'll be okay, then she'll be okay. I don't know why, but recently I developed a habit of calling Trish sister.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to mind. She's just sleeping. That's why her phone is off. Rest is the best medicine, after all. So relax, give it some time, and she'll call you back. Simple as. This seemed to calm Trish down a bit. I guess you're right. Maybe I'm being a bit paranoid. Yeah, I can relate. I almost ran into her house myself when I got the message. Trish chuckled at my response. Yeah, I used to do that. I'll try calling her again in the evening. And here's Reed anyway. Didn't see him in class. Oh, he's a boy? He's a boy, so he got expelled?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're the only boy allowed here now at this school.
As I hoped, Trish lightened up once I changed the topic. He should be in the auditorium. Spears asked him to fix some audio equipment. I think they had an incident of some sort yesterday. It's taking a while, but we need that stuff, so I left it to him to figure out. So he's not even getting lunch? Ugh, that's harsh. Reed can subsist on his backpack reserves all day.
Subsist.
You subsist on his backpack reserves all day. Don't worry about him. The smug grin stretched across her face. I'm not sure if she's showing pride in Reed's resilience or if it's her sadistic streak talking. Listen, there's something I wanted to ask you. Trish's tone shifted to be a lot more businesslike. You remember that concert at Mo's place? Yeah, you guys did great. Yeah, of course we did great. Don't interrupt me. When it comes to Trish, her questions are usually rhetorical in nature. Do you think you can put me in contact with the owner? What, you want to do it again? Well, we haven't played anywhere for a while. I think everyone's getting rusty. It's time for us to stretch our muscles a bit. Well, she's not wrong. The band has been laying dormant for a while. I'm sure you can look up the reservations online. His joint is damn big. No, not like that. You just don't get it. Just sounded somewhat impatient now. I want to be there in person. I want the owner to see that I'm serious about it. If I'm trying to make a reservation by phone after you showed up there with Fang, he'll think I'm just being entitled. The reasoning is hard to follow, but let's roll with it. Well, then go and give them a visit. Suddenly Trish's checks turned a slightly darker shade of purple.
Checks?
Suddenly Trish's cheeks turned a slightly darker shade of purple as she avoided my gaze. Not my gaze. We don't allow those here at the school. I'm kind of bad with directions. I'm not sure where it is, and I always get off track when I'm in an unfamiliar part of town. I was taken aback by this rare admission of weakness. What about Reed? You can ask him to go with you. Reed was high as a kite that day. He doesn't even remember what the restaurant looked like. And I have no idea if he'll be available. While Trish tries to find ways to not make herself look completely pathetic, I can only imagine a lonely Triceratops girl getting disoriented and panicking the moment she sees an unfamiliar building. It's quite a heart-wrenching scene. So, when are you planning on visiting? Well, I was hoping to go there this evening. Trish rarely asks me for help, so it could be an opportunity to make a good impression. But even after we patch things up, I wonder if such an opportunity wouldn't end badly for me. I think I'll help out. Sure, we can go. Honestly, I didn't expect you to agree. Thanks for helping your sister out. It's no big deal. I don't have anything planned up for today anyway. Maybe we could even visit Fang. No, that's a bad idea. If a godforsaken family is there, it might get ugly real fast. You're not on good terms with them? You fucking kidding me? Do you have any idea how much grief that caused Fang? Now here's Trish I recognize. I missed her. Somewhat. The only reason why I still haven't gored her father is that she asked me not to. Although that's her mistake, if you ask me. I don't think you'd be able to do that, Trish, but whatever.
Yeah.
I think Fang was looking...
dreaming.
I think Fang was looking out for Trish rather than her father. Fang's dad has more in common with elephants than pterodactyls. If Trish tried to headbutt him, she'd have to glue her horns back on afterward. Yeah, I get it. I'm not a fan of her dad either. Perhaps I should let sleeping dogs lie. Anyway, when do we meet? I'll talk to you in class. We have the last one together, remember? Oh yeah, that's right. Sure, okay. And so our lunch continued. Trish brought up Fang a few more times, telling me what kind of medicine she's supposed to take, and how long her colds would last on average. I'm starting to feel like Trish knows Fang better than Fang's mother does. Eventually, I had to bid Trish farewell and headed out. Hey, Anon. A voice woke me up from my stupor. It was Trish. A few classmates turned their heads in surprise. This is probably the first time they saw Trish talk to someone other than Reed or Fang. So, you going? Yep, let's roll. She grinned at me mischievously. Come on, the last one to the school gate is a dumb skinny. Trish picked up her bag and dashed out of the room. This evening is promising to be a long one. Naturally, I lost. For someone so short, Trish is a surprisingly good runner. While I was inept as usual. 5 minutes later, I was still trying to catch my breath. You know, you're pretty good. Trish was walking ahead of me, full of pride. You're four younger siblings short. Yeah, you're four younger siblings short from getting to my level, cave brother. Never took you for a sporty type. Oh, really? Just so you know, I can suplex your skinny ass in 4 different ways.
Just so you know, I just grew taller.
This is my power. I gotta fix the fuck. I don't know why this keeps on happening, but it just keeps on happening.
What's happening?
My mic keeps becoming desynced on my monitoring, so I have like feedback from my microphone into my headphones, right? Which surprisingly still makes me fuck up whenever I talk. But recently, since updating rather, it just slowly desyncs over time, so I have to like reset it like every half hour.
Oh,
yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah, it's just a quick little fix. And unlike Fang, I wouldn't even feel bad about it. She said, standing on tiptoes to make herself look more imposing. It sounds like a threat. What, you don't like it rough? Trish laughed at her idea of a joke, well, could only smile and nod. This girl is high octane as usual. Keeping up with her can be tough sometimes. Chin up, Anon. You never had a chance anyway. I was the #1 athlete in this school back in the day. I couldn't count how many times I made our boy Nazar himself eat my dust. I would snatch his favorite baseball cap right off of his crest, and he'll chase me around the entire school. He always had to beg Fang for it in the end. Didn't catch me once. Good times. Ever since then, he avoids baseball caps like the plague. So, you were on the track team or something? This somewhat explains Trish's usual wardrobe choices. But I only see you play music nowadays. Well,
apparently. Yeah, I was trying to imagine it.
How does one wear hats? Well, Fang always sucked at sports, and I wanted to stick with her, so we decided to do music instead. Besides, I didn't like the idea of being separated by gender. I can make all the twinks in the school cry. How dare you? How dare you? Do you bully my boy Sage? You will die.
Yes. Yes,
but the
she
school,
does.
But the school would only let me compete against girls. Well, that sucked. I tried bringing it up with Spears to explain how humiliating it felt, but other girls told me to shut up. Like, they like having it easy. Bunch of dumb broads, all of them. The only contest they could win is competitive dick sucking. You should try being more open, you know? Oh, shut up.
Yeah, dick sucking is not that bad. Ask Reed.
Fang, Reed, and you are all the only ones I talk to in this school. Others can get fucked. Fair enough.
That was a different mod, Trish.
Yeah. So, we're going to by bus? What'd you expect, a taxi? Nah, I don't care either way. Where is this place anyway? Oh, it's... Wait a second. Where was it? Now that I think about it, that evening with Fang was a bit of a blur. Don't fucking tell me you don't remember. No, I remember. So I was together with Fang. We were at Little Trudon. Then some guy tried to sell me a pocket Roomba. I said yes. And he told us where to go. Oh, god fucking damn it.
Why did it do it again? Oh, it was her line.
Let's call Fang. She should know. No, let's not. I'm sure she's still resting. I don't want to imagine the humiliation I know to have to endure. We just need to get the Little Trudon. I'll figure it out from there. Okay, whatever you say. We boarded the bus, which was mercifully empty. Sitting side by side, Trish and I didn't say anything to each other throughout the whole ride. She was deep in thought about something, so I decided not to disturb her. Little Trudon was the same as usual. A chaotic web of street shops and bars filled with all kinds of people. They say you can find literally anything here as long as you have the money. As a proud Vainba owner, I can attest to that. So where to now? I think we turn left right here? We wove our way through the gaps and tiny walk spaces. I think somewhere around here. Like spelunkers exploring a cave. 5 minutes later, it didn't seem like we made much progress. Okay, I have something to admit. I had the first clue where Moses' place was. I was there like twice. It's way outside my usual commute. But I don't want to know what Trish would say if I admit it. So I let her by the horn until she figures it out. You don't have any idea where it is, do you, huh? Damn, did I just say that out loud? Yes, you did. Fuck!
No, I was prepared for Xavier.
So what do we do now? I look around. We arrived at a narrow street full of various bars. I don't know. We can go back and look at the pocket Roomba salesman. Can you answer one question, Anon? Sure. What the fuck did Fang see in you? I'm really good at couch therapy. I think I might need some after this. Choosing not to go back, we decided to see what lies ahead instead. Neither of us had any particular ideas at this point. Well, since we're here, might as well have some fun. Trish looked at me, grinning. Any bright ideas? She pointed to the signboard on the other side of the street. The place looked like a bar. Have you seen one of these before? A bar? Yeah, I heard the rumors. I didn't mean the bar, you clown. This is called a barcade. They sell booze there, and you can also play video games. Well, that last part caught me off guard. Video games?
It's a Dave & Buster's.
Don't fucking tell me you never played any. You're the biggest nerd in the school. Well, I did, but what's it to you? I like that stuff. Let's go play something. Today I discovered the kind of forbidden knowledge I was not meant to know.
Oh god, I'm learning about people.
Oh, don't you fucking give me that look, Skinny. My family's not exactly rich, but kids love video games. These guys have family days where children are allowed. That's how we spend our Sundays sometimes. Gotta admit, I wasn't expecting that. So, are you going, or are you scared you'll get beaten by a girl? You know I'm a pretty avid gamer. What the fuck did I just say? Come on, before I die of cringe. Trish shoved me through the entrance door. She is definitely stronger than she looks. cam cop. That's pretty funny. The place looked like a large, surprisingly clean bar, except that almost every wall, other than the bar itself, was lined with arcade cabinets. And these weren't any arcade machines, they were all retro. Most are older than I am. As we stroll through the entryway, Trish glances at me. You like what you see? I pick up my jaw from the floor and try to regain composure. This is sweet. So, what are you drinking? Oh, I don't really do alcohol. I'm too much of a lightweight. Even small amounts might cause me to go off the rails. Trish snorted at my honesty. Damn, Fang was right. You really are the king of dweebs. You're free to order me anything if you promise you'll carry my ass through Skin Row at night. I'd rather leave you for the trash collectors. Can you handle iced tea at least? Yeah, that sounds good. I don't think booze would stop me from kicking your ass. Trish ended up buying herself beer of some kind and I got my tea. We decided not to waste any time and moved straight to the arcades. Trish took me through the room and pointed at an old but familiar game. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
It's always Street Fighter 2.
It's always Street Fighter 2. This one's a classic. You know it? Of course I do. Although I never played it with real people before. Dude, same. Let's get to it then. Iced tea, it's gotta be peach. Peach iced tea?
Eh. Yeah, that's right, I and your peach.
How dare. With a smug look on her face, Trish put in the tokens and started the game. She picks Guile. I decided to go with the classic and pick Ryu. Come on, you could be a bit more original. Hey, if it works, it works. Trish rolled her eyes and we started the game. The match began. I can tell by her movement that this was far from her first time. She's not jumping everywhere or mashing the attack buttons. Her movements are precise. I need to think carefully about my own actions. As I keep trying to figure her out, Trish jumps in, ready to hit me from above. Alright, Kerb, well, what do we do? Guile is coming in with a jumping attack. What do we do?
You smash the A button. You think I'm precise with fighting games?
That's why I'm letting this. That's why I'm leaving this up to you.
Do a crouching block.
I sit down in a blocking position. It's perfect for all kinds of situations. Unfortunately, I forgot something. The one kind of attacks crouching block doesn't protect against are airborne attacks.
See? That's why you mash the buttons and you hope for the best.
Trish hits me hard and immediately follows that up with a kick for good measure. Backing away slowly, I try to regain my composure. Don't even know the basics?
Exactly, Trish. I
told
do
you
not
to
play fighting games.
I told you to prepare your ass. Well, battle continues.
Hey, is that girl even of age?
I can hear some bargo or whisper behind us. Trish evidently heard them. Shut up, you cunt! I'm 18! Watch the screen, sis. I managed to get the jab in while Trish was busy screaming at others. Don't you try to sucker punch me, skinny! She sent a sonic boom in my direction, which was her fireball move.
Thank you.
In response, I sent a Hadoken, my own fireball.
See, I knew that one.
They both cancel each other out in the air. Trish now does a crouching block, waiting for my move.
Fireball from a distance, fuck it.
I should try to keep my distance. She's playing a charge character. They have long wind-up and fast recovery. So she's at a disadvantage when I'm far away. We start throwing fireballs at each other. Now I can push her to a corner. As she throws yet another, I jump in and hit her from above. Oh, come on! I swear I moved up. I don't know what happened. Likely story. We played the neutral game for a bit, throwing jabs at each other. I should be careful and not do anything crazy. But then Trish backs out again. We're full screen apart now.
Get it over with. Jump in on her.
You just said, can we hurry this along? Hopefully she doesn't expect that. I tried to jump in. What I forgot is how strong her anti-air move is. Trish did an instant flash kick like she was expecting me. It sent me flying, losing a decent chunk of health. Try jumping in on me again, I double dare you. Now we were back in neutral position. Trish was getting visibly fired up. I wasn't going to let her win either. People around us also couldn't help but to notice Trish. It's striking how someone so small could produce so much noise. The way she hammers the buns is quite frightening. No, it was time for me to make a move.
I wanted to jump in again because she double dared. Why couldn't it have been Mortal Kombat? And why couldn't we have just been playing as Melina? I think her name is Melina. The person who teleports, who has scary mouth.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's Melina.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, there's only 2 games where fighting games I've actually tried to learn the person's move. And that was that and Soul Calibur 2.
Okay, well,
with the chain whip sword, that shit's so cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, 2's the good Soul Calibur to learn, I guess, so.
It was an arcade cabinet. It was at a bowling alley.
There you go.
Hadouken.
Hadouken. Trish blocks the kick and tries to throw a fireball. Now she really screwed up. Her charge attacks are slow, but my normals are really fast, especially on recovery.
Yes.
She receives a fireball straight into her face. Oh,
it's like I'm watching High Score Girl all over again.
Stop spamming this shit. Do something that requires actual skill for once.
No.
The game is now reaching its crescendo. Not a lot of health to spare. Once again, I see Trish trying to jump in on me. I can't screw up now.
What's a Shoryuken?
Shoryuken. It's the uppercut. Rising upper.
Do that.
You want the Shoryuken? Okay.
Yeah. Sure you can.
Shoryuken is probably the second most famous move in fighting game history.
Is it?
Yes. And that's for good reason. Trish wasn't expecting it this time. I hit her straight out of the sky. Yeah, Shurikens are actually kind of hard to do. I'm bad at doing them, at least on a controller.
I believe you.
Hey, Kerb.
Yeah.
You got your controller in front of you, yeah?
Yeah.
On the thumbstick, make a Z.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
Yeah.
No, I just mean...
Ah.
Yeah. No, I just meant I don't think if I picked up my controller it was gonna do anything to my computer.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
The battle was long and grueling. Still, my skills were nothing to scoff at. I managed to land the finishing blow and got my victory. Oh, come on! This is unfair! Trish definitely wasn't expecting that. How the fuck did you beat me? Well, like you said, I'm a bit of a nerd. I played my fair share of fighting games before. I'm the best player in this goddamn city, you... Welcome to the real world. You gotta learn, sis. She fell silent for a second. Did I overdo it? She turned away.
Did I just win out of sheer coincidence?
Yes, actually.
Being the worst at fighting games.
She turned away for a second, exhaled sharply. and faced me with a glowing smile. I love these games. Yep, she's enjoying this. I'm not done with you. We're gonna play until your arms fall off. And I'm gonna get my win. It didn't take long for Trish to regain composure. Whatever you say, sis. The dream of the greatest challenger is an endless challenge. Trish really personified this. Competition is where she belonged. I felt kind of bad that she had to abandon this side of her. I ended up winning 10-8, but Trish was still happy with her performance. We're not done. There will be a rematch. Once we consumed all the alcohol, tea, and snacks our wallets allowed, we decided it was time to head out.
Oh, look at this. Right next door is the pizza place.
Oh, there's Mom's. As we headed down the street, the sun was already setting. Trish drank her fair share and looked quite tipsy. I think we should get a taxi. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, you feeling good? Just a bit tired. This is the first time I'm seeing Trish drunk. I point her to a bench nearby. She doesn't protest.
Is being tired being drunk?
No, maybe. As we both sat down, I looked at her. She was way more relaxed than usual, staring nowhere in particular. Perhaps it's now or never. I always wanted to talk to Trish. You know, I always wondering about something. Spit it out. Why did you have a bone to pick with me? I wasn't the only dumb idiot in school, so why were you focused on me? Even after Reed and Fang told you to chill. What, you think drunk sis Trish will spill her guts to you like this? I guess, yeah. I told you before, I was worried about Fang. What you might do to her? But what could I do? Poison her mind with evil ideas or something? Oh, don't act like an idiot. I thought you'd hurt her. But how? Trish looked away. She suddenly became very quiet. The same way my shitty dad hurt my mom. I did not expect this answer. What did he do? He swept her off her feet, then left her heartbroken and alone with a bunch of brats. He didn't even bother paying child support. Simply popped out of existence.
They say he had a fast car.
Motherfuckers out here playing Outrun. I was still in grade school. Others were toddlers. You have no idea how hard that was. What was supposed to be drunk, lighthearted banter turned sour too fast for comfort. I've never seen Trish look so serious. Shit. I'm sorry. Don't be. Sorry doesn't put food on anyone's table. But you wanna know the best part? He was a human.
Oh, damn.
Looked a lot like you, too. Mom met him in college. She thought he was perfect. But he wasn't. Suddenly, the puzzle pieces started coming together. You're getting it now? Just imagine how I felt when you rolled in and started grooming Fang. Hey, I wasn't grooming anyone. You couldn't leave her alone for 1 second. Even though you didn't know her at all. It's like you were racing to get into her pants. And then, Fang started changing. She was only talking about you. Like, she was in love. With you. Of course I got fucking nervous. For all I knew, you could have shattered Fang's heart. Or worse. Trish gave a heavy sigh. Before you arrived, Fang was in a very bad place, mentally. She would miss school for days on end, lock herself up in a room, probably even hurt herself. Fang hated herself. Because her damn brother took the spotlight. Because her fucking family couldn't care less about her. If you tried playing with her feelings at that point, Fang might have done something stupid. I couldn't allow some airheaded asshole to do that to her. This ticked me off more than it probably should have. Don't pretend like you weren't. Don't pretend like you weren't just as overbearing. It was fucking painful for me to watch Fang ignore herself as she danced to your double bass tune all day long. Felt like I was stopping you from grooming her. Trish fell silent. Did I say too much? I only wonder what's best for Fang. Back then, she was the only friend I had.
Yeah, fuck Reed.
Yeah, fuck Reed. And I was the only friend she had. I did my best to protect her. That's what you're telling yourself. Seems more like you were scared of letting her do her own thing. Because you were afraid she wouldn't include you. Yeah, I'm glad that Trish is a quiet drunk. Otherwise, she would have started shouting for sure. You know what, Skinny? I turned to her. She looked melancholic. Surprisingly enough, I didn't feel any malice in her words. You're a fucking asshole. And I know you're right. I thought about it. A lot. I was an asshole too. I wanted Fang to be free from others, but I only ended up forcing shit on her like others. That's a kind of a word salad sentence. You know, Fang was always very sensitive. She always took everything close to heart. I told her to stand up for herself, to stop following the crowd and do her own thing. I guess I just wanted her to follow me instead. What a confusing mess. That's life. But she looked back at me and smiled. Don't you fucking think you're off the hook just because you gave up the green light. If I find out that you hurt Fang in any way, I'll find you. And I will make you cry. I don't doubt it for a second, sis. We both chuckled.
Trish
Trish is a strange person.
That's because she's a triceratops.
Trish, she's very aggressive, competitive, a bit sadistic, and she has some attachment issues. But despite it all, I can see that she cares. Like Reed always told me, she really cares.
Reed, her non-friend.
And I can admire that. The man I'm not allowed to hang out with.
The man I'm in love with, this game is stopping me from being with.
He's foreboding. He is a foreboding man.
Why does everyone else give him a kiss? Or in a, like, spicy situation, and they're not in a spicy situation?
As minutes passed by in complete silence, I felt something on my shoulder.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, Kerb, give it just a second. I mean,
yeah, this isn't. No, this is more wholesome.
Yeah, it's not a kiss, but yeah. It was Trish. I guess she's all out of juice now.
Would have been funnier if it was someone else. It was Reed. Trish is gone, and Reed is sleeping on my shoulder.
Looking at her sleeping peacefully on my shoulder, I notice how small she actually is. Short!
Bitch, you be small.
Hold on, I need to check something real quick. I know I'm
okay.
picking a really good time to do this.
Uh-huh. You're pissing static off.
Looking at her sleeping peacefully on my shoulder, I notice how small she actually is. I already read that line. Hard to believe she's the same age as all of us. She's also surprisingly light. Yeah, short people usually are. There's less mass.
Well, no. But I don't know why she has to be light.
No matter how much we butt heads with each other, at the end of the day, she's still a girl. Maybe a bit.
Is she?
Let's find out.
I mean, I guess she is because this is one of the better endings. If she was a boy.
Yeah. Then the moon would have crashed into the earth or something. Whatever the fuck happened. Maybe a bit too tomboyish and emotional, but even so, I could hear her whisper something in her sleep. Mom, I'm home. I ordered her a taxi and dragged her into the car when it arrived. As it drove away, Yo, that taxi's kidnapping Trish.
It would have been funny. It was like, I told the cab driver that she was paying for it.
As it drove away, I looked at the time. It's time to go home.
I am home.
The rest of the evening went without a hitch. I ate my dinner and got to my gaming console. For some reason, I was itching to play some old Street Fighter games again. Ben called me earlier and told me that she's coming back tomorrow. So that's good news. Overall, nothing special happened. And then, ringing, my phone awoke from its slumber. I wonder who could be calling me at this hour. I picked up. You asshole! Yeah, I think I just lost hearing in my right ear. Who gave you the right to lecture me like that? Trish, how the hell did you get my number? Bing told me, you ape! Did you think you can get me drunk and then probe me for private shit while I'm half asleep? I'm pretty sure you're the one who got yourself drunk. No fucking excuses! Apologize right now! Oh boy. And then again, what did I expect? It's not like she was a blackout drunk. Of course she'll remember. Still, she sobered up surprisingly fast. That's athletes for you, I suppose. No substances work for long. I guess her goodwill vanished once the hangover arrived. Well, it was a bit intrusive, all things considered. I was a bit intrusive. Okay, well, sorry about that. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. You goddamn right! I forgive you this time, but don't you pull that shit again, you skinny cocksucker! Love you too, Trish. Fuck you! She hung up. Oh, it'll be fine tomorrow. I think she just released years worth of built-up pressure. And now, with my newfound headache, I should go to sleep. Quiet of the night soothed my ears. However, falling asleep proved difficult. Trish was still on my mind. She is a curious person. I doubt most people would be able to stomach her. In nerd terms, I'd describe her as all soon and no dere. I'm yet to find a part of her that doesn't have thorns sticking out everywhere. And yet, something about her is alluring. Maybe I can't help but appreciate the passion she carries herself with. Or maybe I appreciate her loyalty to her friends.
Friend.
Single friend yet. Or maybe I'm developing the same Stockholm syndrome Fang and Reed had. Then I remember her telling me excitedly about her athletic achievements. And how she was battling me in that video game. Perhaps that is what she is missing.
Ah, yes, Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, she just doesn't realize it herself. Trish has a lot of energy, but nowhere to let it out. She wants to prove herself. Maybe I should talk to Fang about it. We could try to get her back into sports. Wouldn't that be a fun project for us four? I'm happy that I met Trish after all. Sometimes we all need some spice in our lives.
So spicy.
Too spicy, even.
Way too much spice.
Try again, dipshit. Alright. Let's see if I can get this without actually looking it up.
I would love if we go through this and it still says try again.
You know what? Yeah, I can spend a bit more time with Fang.
Come on, Anon. Stay a bit longer. Besides, you did wake me up, you know.
Well, she's absolutely correct. I did barge in uninvited and woke her up. Leaving like this would be pretty damn rude. I certainly care about her more than schoolwork, so I can afford to be an hour too late. Okay, you win, I'll stay. She smiled cheerfully, eyes full of delight.
Knew you couldn't resist. Now come here. I'll show you something I've been working on.
I hand the guitar to her and she sits up on the bed, getting ready to jam.
I hand the guitar to her. She throws it to the side, pulling out the macaroni picture that she has been working on for the past 3 months.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's nothing special to not see try again. It's nothing special to not see try. Maybe it's just me then. This is still only a baseline, so tell me what you think. Boom, boom, boom,
That's
boom,
a-
boom, boom.
That's a
boom.
guitar. Her thin fingers.
Are there 6-string basses? I know there's 5-string basses.
Her thin fingers played the chords as naturally as they always did. She didn't use a guitar pick. Instead, she plucked the strings with her long nails.
There are 6-string basses.
Oh, well. An acoustic 6-string bass?
Hell yeah. It's a semi-acoustic.
It's a curious melody. A little melancholic, but with an undertone of tranquility to it.
Yep, sounds like White Stripes to me.
Sounds like a love... How dare you?
Oh, okay. That's fair.
While I keep listening, my mind starts to wander. I remember the first time I heard Fang play on the school's roof. I didn't really understand her back then, but her music helped me understand. I remember how I visited her house for the first time. She helped me learn the same instrument she's handling so masterfully right now. Remember that, Kerb?
Yeah. But yeah, it's ecstatic. I know that, but I just think it would be funny if, you go through this because you're thinking, oh, well, all the other ones are try again. Let's lead to the Fang one. And then the Fang one's just like, try again.
We get the good ending. The true ending is like, nah, man, try again. It's like,
Try again. You didn't do the things you were supposed to do in the correct order at the correct timestamp.
Fang looks completely in her lane, playing with a tranquil smile. While the melody is somewhat rough, it's as beautiful as anything she wrote before. Maybe even more so. After a few more chords, she finished playing and looked up at me, her eyes pleading for applause.
So, what do you think?
I
think it's the White Stripes.
I think it's great and surprisingly lyrical.
Exactly. See, that's the thing. It's gonna say try again, and then it's gonna unlock Anna Kim.
My God. And surprisingly lyrical. What made you come up with something like this?
You did, dweeb. Want to write a love song for us?
Yeah, you fucking stinky.
That's why I wrote. What? Can't even. Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. I couldn't think of the goddamn name of the song.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Follows you again and again. Okay, whatever. Her response made me do a double take. Do what?
Yeah,
As I felt blood rush to my cheeks, I couldn't think of an answer on the spot.
I'm trying to.
That's, very, nice of you, thanks. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Watching me stumble through words, she burst out laughing.
You're too goddamn adorable, and come here.
She set the guitar aside and spread her arms and wings, demanding a hug. Being the man that I am, of course, I couldn't down the offer. She sneezed in my mouth. Now you got the corona.
She sneezed. Oh, now you just made me think of Chainsaw Man.
Oh.
No.
As I stood up from the chair, she sprang up herself and embraced me. She was slightly warmer than usual. No doubt her body temperature is still unstable. Still, her delicate hands and soft feathers felt as good as ever. This drove any prior worries about school straight out of my mind. As I let her go, an idea occurred to me. I gotta get to school.
I gotta study for the exams, or I can't personify.
Hey, I bet you haven't had a good meal in yet. How about I make you breakfast?
Sure, you know I could never refuse your cooking.
All I cook for you is dino nuggies.
But did you not work at Moe's? if you couldn't remember where it was,
Probably not.
like that, then like, because I thought him working at Moe's is what improved his cooking.
I don't know. Who knows?
Beats whatever the hell Mom will be feeding me today.
Alternate timeline.
Fucking Samantha has like a fucking 5-course meal of all our favorites.
Well, fine then. It just like ties up the
just
tablecloth
throws
and
it in
throws
the
out
air.
the window. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll give it to Trish.
yeah. Trish
Trish
enjoys
is
my cooking. My fucking Harvard daughter. Okay, then it's settled. Wait a bit. I'll cook something up and bring it here. As she nodded to me and picked up our phone to pass the time, I left the room and went downstairs to the kitchen.
I cooked dino nuggies in 17 different ways.
The kitchen is as spotless as ever, so I try not to make a mess. Bing would have to lie that she made breakfast herself if I want to remain unnoticed by her parents, so I don't want to put her in a bad spot. I rummaged through the fridge, looking for something I could work with. It would be a good idea for Fang to eat something hot. That always helps with colds. Thankfully, I have raw chicken, so I could make chicken soup.
Chicken nugget soup.
Cooking didn't take long. After the soup was ready, I threw the leftovers out and looked for something to carry it on. Fortunately, a breakfast tray was on the cabinet to my right. A bowl of soup, a glass of juice, and some bread. It should be enough. I picked the tray up and carefully carried it upstairs. Fang's eyes were fixed on me as I brought her breakfast.
Oh, this smells so nice. They've been feeding me nothing but those meds since last night. Thank you, Anon.
I didn't know the situation was that dire. If your mom asks why there's a chicken leg missing, tell her you cooked it.
She'd be in for a shock. I'm a lousy cook. I get it from my mom. Samantha's just like, again? Fucking just like throws all the food to the floor.
Gave birth to that pterodactyl, and this is how she treats me. As Fang ate her soup.
You're not even my real daughter! Whole new can of worms opens up.
I don't know who you are anymore.
It'd be like, wow, Moon Princess really went there.
As Fang ate her soup heartily, I lounged in the chair, feeling pride for myself. Nothing feels better than seeing someone enjoy your cooking so much.
Not really. I don't know. Because I cook all the time, and when someone's like, this is the best thing ever, I'm just like, you can make it yourself. You can cook for me. Like, it's not anything special, I just followed a recipe. This is delicious.
No, it's not. You lie to me.
Then you can cook it yourself. Just throws the bowl out the window. There's nothing but a pile of food down there rotting. Okay. Did you have to fix your sink again?
No. I'm making sure we're doing the good path.
Oh. Damn. I wish you could be here all day. Then I'd be up and running in no time.
A very dangerous thought. I thought her dad could be won over with chicken soup quite as easily.
What if that was his favorite and that's all he had to do?
That's all. You made chicken soup and on? Well.
Oh. You're like the son I've never had. Nazar's just like, really? That's all it took?
Again?
Fucking chicken soup.
Again, Dad?
Yeah, where is the, I forgot what his name is, but Mr. Aaron ending? When do we get a Mr. Aaron ending?
That's a good question. Where's that route? We both stay silent as Fang enjoys her breakfast. One would expect her to be a sloppy eater, but she's surprisingly careful. But suddenly, something strange happens. With a spoon still in her mouth, Fang's eyes widened, as if she just saw a ghost. And then, coughing, she dropped on her pillow like a rock with a pained expression.
God, you killed her.
Fang, are you okay? Just nice melodic guitar. Fang is dead.
Just... Fang, you'll be better. Hand you the guitar. Just play this.
Just play a little. I can't believe my terrible girlfriend's dead.
And that's why they call it the blues.
I dashed to Fang and grabbed her by the shoulders. Her face wore a betrayed expression.
What did you put in that soup?
Arsenic!
What did you do to me?
Nothing unusual, just the stuff
Except
I
for
always
Reed.
use.
Reed is killing him.
I started listing the ingredients as it came to my mind. Chicken, ginger powder, garlic, butter, carrot, mushrooms. Fang suddenly groaned.
Mushrooms. Don't ever fucking use mushrooms. They make me gag.
Well, we killed her.
With
Well,
mushrooms.
Yeah, I gotta go then. See ya.
The Last of Us was real!
Fang is lying on her bed with her back turned to me. She's not even bothering to respond. Note to self, Fang has a very sensitive palate. Sorry, I'll be more careful next time.
It's okay. Thanks for dropping by. If you see Trish, tell her I'm doing well. Except you tried to kill me with fucking mushrooms. I'm sure she'll be a worried mess as usual, so I'll leave her to you.
The sheer absurdity of the scene is getting to me. Sure, you take care of yourself too. Just mushrooms.
I don't know, her snoot's pretty long.
Note the self fucking mushroom.
It just mushroom.
Mushroom. Mushroom. I give Fang a peck on the snoot, leaving her slightly flustered and stepping out of the room. I leave Fang's house and glance at my watch. If I hurry, I should still make it to the third period.
I gave Fang a snoot job to make up for the mushrooms.
Snoot job? Snoot job? Okay. Yeah, now I need to do a little code looking.
Yeah, because now we're... Maybe you stay alone and go... Well, but if you stay alone and you only focus on Fang, then you get bad ending because you stayed alone. You didn't socialize.
Let's save.
Maybe you have to socialize with some people.
How embarrassing.
Thank you. I can't believe I poisoned my fucking girlfriend with mushrooms. How embarrassing.
With mushrooms.
Fucking mushrooms.
The most sentient life on this
Okay,
planet.
hold on. So... Okay, so we go to Fang Morning, and that enables Trish Fang visit equal true. And then, skip. Okay, that equals Trish Fang breakfast true. Then jump to third period lunch. Okay, so third period lunch.
This is complicated. It's like we're actually playing a game.
Okay, that looks... If Stella event unlock... No, because we didn't do the scene from the beginning. Else, jump the hallway after lunch. Okay. I'm gonna go stay alone. I feel my phone vibrate in my pocket. Fang is calling me.
Well, are you gonna answer? I mean, you did try to kill her.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get the good ending doing this. Okay. Weird, she usually prefers a text. Hello?
Anon, hi, how's your day going?
Not very eventful. And you? Feeling better?
Yeah, your soup really did a number on this cold. Hey, you wanna hang out? This evening, I mean. I know you gotta study. If you're free, let's meet. I have something cool planned.
I'm gonna beat up the moon.
Yeah, we beat up the moon. I'm gonna feed it mushrooms.
That'll show that fucker. This is somewhat unexpected. I wasn't planning on going anywhere this evening, and Fang was sick. Sounds exactly like something she would try to pull off while still unwell. Should I encourage her and go with her idea, whatever that may be? Or should I be cautious about it? Well, this is Fang we're talking about. The answer is pretty obvious to me.
Oh, okay, I was like, I thought it was gonna give a choice.
Well, I don't want to. Sorry, Fang, I'm a bit busy this evening. Reed asked me to help him out with something. A huge problem he's been dealing with all day. So let's postpone, okay?
You know,
Better safe
chewing
than sorry.
wires.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I don't mind.
My voice sounded pretty depressed now.
Let's just meet tomorrow then.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for you. Fang hung up. I don't trust her. I don't trust her judgment enough to let her do something like that. If she gets sick even more, I know the blame will fall on me. And I don't have time for that. So she'll just have to wait until
Nobody got
tomorrow.
time for that.
What's the worst that could happen? I lean back in my chair and the classroom is completely empty now. Oh wait, yeah, this just leads to the bad end. I just wanted to...
Oh.
Sure, what are you planning?
Oh, sweet. Go home and eat something first. I'll call you back in a couple of hours. It's gonna be so fun.
I'll be waiting then. See ya. She hung up. Judging by her tone, she was pretty excited. I'm not a huge fan of surprises, but if it's Fang, I can trust her. Whatever she has in mind, it's bound to be interesting. But for now, I should head home. Something like food is not part of our plans, so I don't want to go hungry. With my school bag in tow, I leave the classroom. As I went down the sidewalk toward the bus stop, all kinds of thoughts were running through my mind.
Will I see Tracy today?
She did hang up, though. Today was a peaceful day. I don't even remember the last time I had such a peaceful day. I met a few friends and we had fun time together. Friends. Such a strange thing for me to call so many people friends.
I mean, I guess you met Rosa and Stella?
When I first arrived at the school, I was a loner. I was a loner for a while. That wasn't an issue for me. It too was peaceful, but a different kind of peaceful. Yeah, maybe the call's still going.
I think he's just talking to himself, and she's like, oh, Anon.
Yeah, have I checked my phone? I need a... Perhaps a lonelier kind of peaceful. Now I have so many people around, it's hard to exist for 5 minutes without encountering a familiar face.
Ugh.
And that's not bad, not at all. Humans are social creatures, after all.
But dinosaurs?
And so are dinosaurs, I guess.
Answered my question.
It makes me wonder, what if dinos didn't dodge that meteor all those millions of years ago? I imagine Fang standing there with others, waiting for the doom to come. A painful hypothetical.
I mean,
Okay.
she was doing what she loved.
Yeah. Little on the nose, but okay. I'm glad they're all here. The world would have been a much emptier otherwise.
So
That's-
now that it said that, I'm imagining that humans were created in like 7 days. Just perfectly fucking made and just introduced into this world. Played a concert, dodged the meteor, and now humans exist for some reason.
Just with a snap of the fingers, are just here, and the dinos are just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can fuck this.
Yeah.
Perhaps we skinnies need them to keep us balanced, to remind us how different everyone truly is. There's no better way to keep that in mind than to have a purple triceratops as a friend. Sometimes I'm still surprised I call Trish my friend now. People do change. And so do dinos, as my girlfriend would gladly tell anybody. And I changed a lot. I shudder when I look back to my middle school years, when I was still that quiet kid sitting in the back. A fool on his high horse, a fool who refused to see the people around him as anything more than static characters in his boring story. Who was too lazy to dig just an inch deeper and preferred to be imprisoned in his safe space of solitary confinement. It feels like a completely different it feels like a completely different person lived in my body back then. I think of Fang again. Would it be selfish to say that that only changed that I fucking my god.
That only I changed a lot.
Perhaps we all become different people all through our lives. And that is good. You have to keep moving, so long as you remember all the people that you used to be. I feel like I'm quoting a cheap TV drama now. The evening streets seem deserted and quiet. The only sounds are distant sirens that the gentle rush of cars on the freeway. The tranquility makes moments like these feel somewhat lonely.
The tranquility makes Mo come out of his...
Hey, kid.
Hey.
Hey, kid, you want the Mo out? No, Mo, I'm quite good.
Mo out. No, Mo, go back into your office basement, please.
As the bus made its way down the sidewalk, its wheels groaned a little. It's time to go home. You go, maybe I should have ate something beforehand. Maybe then I won't be such a fuck up. The dinner didn't last long, and ended up being pretty uneventful. The sun had fully set. Fang said she'd call me, but it was dark outside now, and I hadn't received any calls from her yet. It's because my phone has still been going for 5 hours. No one could call me.
I looked at my phone. It is dead. I wonder how this could have happened.
Could this have been prevented?
The surprise was that she just, like, ended herself with mushrooms.
Yo, and on, check this out. Just eats a handful of mushrooms, dies. Could something have happened? No, it's the same as in the morning. She probably resting, and maybe she just forgot. This girl makes me worry way too often.
This girl making me worry again.
At this pace, I might turn into a new Trish. I'm TFing. I imagine myself running through the hallways with a baseball bat, hunting anyone who looked at Fang funny. I should have some dignity. If she wants to, she'll call. To pass the time, I boot up my gaming console. There's a new game I picked up recently. I don't usually play visual novels, but I've been waiting ages for this one. It's a remake of an old classic.
Canon.
A story about an average boy with strange powers who met a powerful vampire girl one day and they fell in love.
Moon. Oh, God. Fucking moon phase. Is that what this is becoming? Is moon phase?
What the fuck is moon phase?
Well, I know of the anime. It's about a dude who has supernatural powers of, like, dragging spirits to him, who falls in love with a vampire girl.
Tsukiyomi moon phase.
Yeah, I just always call it moon phase.
What? Okay. Oh, no, we did the Naomi route. Naomi was first route we done.
Yeah, Naomi was the first one we did.
There's also a love triangle with
yesterday.
There's also a love triangle with another girl and a bunch of other vampires for them to fight. Now that I think about it, isn't that just Twilight for guys? I was literally just thinking that. I'm like, isn't this just fucking describing Twilight?
I loved Moon Phase. I haven't watched it since I was a teen. I loved Moon Phase, and I don't like vampires.
Makes me wish I had superpowers, like being able to turn back time.
That's Charlotte. That's another anime where a dude can go back in time.
Just imagine what I could achieve if I were able to roll back anything I did in the past.
Oh, see, now that right there...
That just...
sounds like a reference to We're Back, a dinosaur story, because they roll back the clock to the dawn of time to sing this song with them.
I thought that was a Life is Strange reference, but sure, we'll go through back a dinosaur story. Had a shitty day, just try again, as many times as you want.
Groundhog Day.
Sounds like something my younger self would dream about for days on end. As I squint at the tiny text on my screen, I realize that it might be time to get an eye check. The text is a bit blurry and hard to read. Years of nighttime gaming and reading in the dark must be catching up to me. Still, the visuals are superb, truly an achievement of the genre. I wonder which route I should go with. Too bad the older sister's route is not available in this version. She was always my type. What the fuck? Suddenly, I hear a buzz coming from my phone. I check the phone's notifications, see that it's a text message, and it's from Fang. But isn't it a bit late for dates? The sun is already set. Maybe she wants to apologize for oversleeping.
Anon.
Fighting the moon.
Please come. I'm in the park. The usual place. They have a usual place in the park?
I guess.
I need you. Please.
A cold chill runs down my spine.
I need my daily Snoot job.
What is she doing in the park at this hour? Something is definitely wrong now. I try to give her a call. No response. I quickly type a message. Why are you not picking up? I'll be there ASAP. Then the phone buzzes again.
I want to talk in person. I'll be waiting.
I drop everything I was doing in an instant.
With you?
What if this is Bloodborne? She has to fight the moon presence.
She's in a wheelchair. And you have to fight her before you fight the moon. And then Anon becomes Leech.
We have to end on the nightmare has to end.
If it went that route, like automatically would just fucking put this at the top for me.
All earlier thoughts disappear from my mind. I call a taxi. Thankfully, it should be here soon. I bustle through the room back and forth, cramming the keys, some cash, and a knife into my pockets. There's a certain tightness in my chest. What happened to her? Is she okay? Does she have eyes on the inside? I stare out through the window, waiting. A car makes a turn onto my street. This must be it. I slam the door shut with a bang and run down the stairs.
That is my favorite thing in Bloodborne. So much. I think they're trying to make this a Japanese visual novel.
It kind of feels like that. Hey, so seeing how we're now getting close to perfectly emulating Bloodborne for the PC, can we get a Fang character model for Bloodborne, please?
That'd be dope.
Kerb and I will do a full playthrough of Bloodborne DLC and all as Fang. If we get that. I promise that right now.
Hell yeah.
The moon illuminates the street. As I hurry into the car, the driver turns to me and smiles.
Hey, I knew it was me.
gotta go fight the moon.
Well, what do you know? My favorite client.
I think I've seen this guy before.
What got you so hot and bothered?
Central Park, now fucking floor it.
Central Park? They're in California.
No, New York.
Say no more, chum. It took us 24 hours to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love when the universes cross.
Oh, the fucking, what is it? I can never remember the name of it, but the Cyberpunk game. It's like Boom Boom Cyberpunk or whatever. Has the Fang and Olivia mods. Oh, they look so good.
Ooh.
I think I sent you some of it.
Maybe. I don't know, you could resend them.
I need to play that someday. The car darts through the streets quickly, with only occasional traffic to hinder its progress. At this hour, the roads are almost completely empty.
Central Park, huh? This hour? You got yourself a date or something?
You could say that.
Well, you know, don't get too nervous about it. Park might look scary, but it's a chill place. Just don't go under any of the overpasses. In more ways than one, considering the cold.
He gave me a wry chuckle. Listen, man, I'm having a hell of a night right now.
Relax. Maybe the night has saved the best for last. You never know what to expect in this city.
I try to tune out his words as we keep driving through the night.
What was I watching? I was watching something that had like an Uber driver or whatever, and the girl who was driving would not shut up. And so the main character is like, do you have an insecurity where you can't like stop talking? And she's like, yeah, I'm glad you picked up on that. Anyways, and she starts rambling, so the main character puts like headphones in and she's like, hey, make sure to keep the volume low so you can still hear me talking. And I don't remember what the hell it was now.
We arrive at the park faster than I even hoped for. The car stops on a dime, tires screeching on the asphalt.
Well, here you are, Central Park. Took us 4 days to get here.
I scramble for cash in my pockets.
Don't bother, this one's on the house.
How
Like
would
always.
you stay in business?
I'm not even real.
Oh.
Now go. She's waiting for you.
The car
Get
fades
to
out
your
of
doctor girlfriend.
The car fades out of existence while Anon's just still like sitting on nothing. Man, this is a weird city. Without questioning his words, I get out.
The moon did it.
As the brisk cold of night creeps down my neck, I sprint through the park's entrance. The park is dark and freezing, as if it's trying to frighten people away on purpose. The roadway is dimly lit by the street lamps. I keep on running. The lack of exercise is making itself known as my chest starts to ache. Turn after turn, I get closer to the place where Fang and I usually hang out. You know, I go to play Castlevania for you.
You keep saying that.
But I gotta play like a good... Well, okay, so... No, because they just...
Symphony of Night.
No, yeah, yes. But they just released the DS collection. And I've been playing through some of it. And I'm like, God damn it, I love this series. Like, when it's good, it's so good. And when it's bad, it's really bad. Anyway. Finally, I arrive at the location. Fang is losing the fight.
The mushrooms.
Fungi. I can see Fang. She's sitting alone on the bench, her wings wrapped around her body, trying to keep warm. Fang? Exactly. Yeah, no, the taxi driver's like a watcher from like Marvel or something.
He's like a watcher from The Watcher.
Yeah. She looks at me as I approach. Her eyes are red, mascara is running down her face.
Anon.
Fang, what happened? I take a seat by her side and wrap my arms around her.
It's my family.
Yeah?
I fucking hate them.
They put mushrooms on pizza and on.
I want mushrooms on pizza.
Fang stutters as she struggles to restrain her tears.
I was about to call you, but they tried to stop me. Ordered me to stay in the fucking bed. I told them to stop fucking coddling me. Dad started shouting. Nazar didn't even bother doing anything.
That was like, yeah, fuck this, I'm out.
Nazar's like, this is what you get for not liking the mushrooms. I couldn't fucking take it. Pile of mom's food just mounting outside my window.
Allow me to jump out and land on it safely.
That's how she got out.
Yeah.
So I ran away. I'm still such a fucking idiot.
Fang, all you had to do was just stay in your bed.
Fang, you're sick. Just rest. Come on.
Fang takes a deep, slow breath. I feel her relax a little. Fang, you could have just called me. Or texted me. Texting makes no fucking sound. It's fine, no big deal. We could have gone out tomorrow or something.
You don't get it, Anon.
Her body tensed up as she exhaled sharply.
I'm sorry. It's a long fucking story. You don't want to hear it.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard all day, and that's saying something. Of course I want to. Please, tell me what's going on. I can barely hold myself from shouting in frustration. Tell me what's going on! Fight the moon!
I was just about to.
Oh, thank you, Fang. Her wings are cold, but her body still feels as hot as it did in the morning. She looks me in the eyes, trying to put her thoughts in order.
So, like, I was waiting for her to start talking so I can be like, it all started when I woke up on a stretcher. Some weird things came out and they tried to give me blood.
Oh. I need to
And you're like, fight the moon! And I'm like, you knew exactly where I was gonna go with this. When I was a kid, our family had this thing.
Anon, you have to eat this umbilical cord.
The thing we had was the blood.
We had the blood, the pale blood. The pale blood, Anon.
Fear the old blood, Anon. At this time of year, we would get together and visit the park.
We're like ruining this.
Just a small family outing, you know? I know. I'm trying to get the laughs out because I'm just now imagining
just
her
gonna be
tortured
more.
backstory.
Mom always
Mom
liked
al-
watching the moon.
I was
because
just about to say it.
Because she knows. Like, one day, my daughter, you'll have to kill that thing.
Mom is forced to sit in the watchtower. The Samantha that you know is just a doll. Okay. Mom always liked watching the moon. It was her excuse to get us together. At first, I thought it was dumb. But it was the only fucking thing we all did together. Even on Christmas, Dad would be working or something. I couldn't believe it, but that dumb fucking thing became fucking important.
Important to someone.
Fuckity fuck. But then Nazar grew up, and it's like they fucking forgot about it. So I thought, I'll just do it with Trish. She was always busy with her own family. No one cares about the moon and on. So they don't see how horrible it is. I can tell you 3 games off the top of my head where the moon is an asshole.
I was gonna say, let's switch it up. Be like, we can't lose to the moon. The moon's a living thing, Anon. The Moon King, he's coming.
I was trying to remember the plane that the Yellow King comes from.
Oh.
It's like Catharta or something, something like that. I don't know.
I'm just thinking of
So in the
Local
last few
58.
years, I was coming here by myself, thinking I alone had the power to seal the evil within the moon. Just so I could throw myself a goddamn pity party.
Fang tensed up in my arms. I could only listen and try to keep her warm.
Now I wanted to invite you. I wanted to be like a romantic moment for us. You could have still done this tomorrow.
No, it has to be tonight.
I wanted to bring the guitar and everything, do something nice for you for once. I know I'm a bit sick right now, but it's no big deal. The blood will help me. When I told him about it...
Fang winced as she was in pain, and tears rolled down her face again.
You fucking remember what I was talking about? They forgot.
Fang held my arm so tightly it was starting to hurt. Her family, while not dysfunctional, did neglect her somewhat. Like an artist would neglect his lesser work. They didn't abuse her, but they didn't support her much either. For them, those outings were probably just a small thing they did before getting bored of it. But to Fang, it became important.
You're also sick!
Nobody seemed to even care what was important to her.
You're sick!
It's sick because the moon is so close, they have to stare at it. Otherwise, it will crash into the earth. The girl was shaking in my arms, her rings pulsating with the rhythm of her sobbing. I can only imagine how much she was hurting right now. It's okay, sweet tooth. I get it, I'm here now. I can only hold her in my arms and caress her. I feel her wing glide across my back, holding me. Words aren't necessary. She knows what I want to say, and I know what she wants to say. Her tight embrace tells a million words worth of emotions. Eventually, her sobs started to calm down. She clung to me in complete silence.
I'm such a fucking idiot, Anon. I dragged you into this shit again.
It's all good. You could say your family is almost like my family now. I got to know all about your feuds.
You know, we
and
could...
your families. Your family's feuds.
We could just play Bloodborne as Anon, looking for Fang.
That is true. We could do that. Fang gave me a weak chuckle. We held each other for what seemed like an eternity. Even this night's cold stopped bothering me. So, about that moon. Dude, you can be Anon and I can be Inko.
Can we play together? Yeah, we can play together.
This fucking thought, like...
Oh,
Carmen's in a wheelchair. Carmen could be Olivia.
yeah. I was like, oh yeah, we could play Bloodborne together, but then I remember Bloodborne, you can't play together in certain sections, and then it reminded me of how much I hate that stupid asshole in the wheelchair with the shotgun. Fucking asshole, I fucking hate him.
Fang slowly let go of me, plucking a feather from her wing and used it to wipe her tears. She was smiling faintly now.
Yeah, sorry. I'm such a mess. Come, follow me. I know a great place. It's outer space.
She stood up and gently pulled my hand. Together we moved deeper into the park.
I gotta get something before we start this emotional moment.
Okay.
Be right back.
I was waiting for the in-betweens because I need a fucking... I was gonna run some stuff downstairs, but I guess, you know, I can wait a hot minute. Just Bloodborne Snoot. This does remind me, like, man, we should one day do the Steins Gate visual novel. I think that'd be fun. But that could also be very long and kind of boring. because like Steins Gate's very science heavy, and it can be a bit dry of a read. But that would be fun. I do like the Steins Gate.
I forgot. I bought more of the best goddamn donuts. But don't worry, chat. I will not eat them through this emotional moment. You imagine me just eating and... Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, fuckers are so good.
Yeah. Oh, this is exactly what I needed.
I didn't need the moon or you.
Fuck the moon.
Who is Stein and where is his gate? Like,
all I saw was, where is his gate? And then I got flashbacks of Gate. It's just Gate. And how I wish it had more. It's still ongoing too. It's been fucking years. Why is it not finished? Anyways.
When we finally got through the trees, what I saw stunned me. It was a big open meadow.
In the middle of Grand Central Park. Welcome to Missouri, Anon. Did you die?
No, I just hear a weird noise outside. I can't tell if it's my poodle
It's the moon.
A solitary tree was growing in the center. It's like something straight out of a picture book. Never even knew that this park had such a place. Feng smiled gently as we walked through the grass. We sat under the tree. I took a deep breath and looked up at the sky. The moon was clearly visible. Not a single cloud blocked the view. No, there's like... No, hold on. No. There is like some noise going on somewhere.
He is losing his mind.
I'm just gonna open the door real quick. Just
The
to, like,
moon does make noise. It sounds like... Did you know black holes make a noise when they fuse together? It goes whoop. And I think it is the cutest thing ever. Whoop. I think the moon is... Sage is outside his house. Yeah, standing on a mountain of food. Trying to get to him. But if Sage was outside his house, he'd probably end the stream and then we'd all be cooked. This packaging, it does not let me have the donut. I mean a donut. He ran away. I'm enjoying life.
Okay, so I found out what it was.
Was it the moon?
It was not the moon. We have water fountains for our cats, right? And one was just empty, and when one of those gets empty, the sound of the pump is like so loud.
Yeah, that answers the question.
Yeah.
But I also ate a donut because you went away. If I exploded like a block of C4 right now, how would I feel? Probably pretty good. I don't think I'd really feel much. But all my earthly worries would be gone. So, yeah, pretty good. No more taxes.
It seems larger than normal. I guess Stella was right. I glanced at Fang by my side. She just sat there, her arms wrapped around her knees, and looked up mesmerized.
The moon is... The moon... The moon is beautiful tonight, isn't it?
Her sudden statement made me smile. You know, in Japan, when people say that, it means I love you. Cool.
What?
Anon.
What?
Fang
What?
got slightly flustered and laughed.
No, please, go back. Okay. What?
And I trust them.
I'm just...
Yeah, cool Anon. Awesome.
Hang on. Sorry, hang on.
No, it's fucking right here on WikiHow. It's fucking... Chad, it's real. Chad, it's real. I can die happy.
Wow. Huh.
This phrase is thought to have originated from Japanese novelist Natsume Soseki. I'm trying to pronounce that correctly. Sozuke is said to have overheard a student translating "I love you" awkwardly into its literal translation, which rejected Japanese sensibility.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I could see the Suki part. Huh. I learned something from a Snoot game.
Yeah, this feels very Japanese.
I was. Get out of the way, Fang. Anon's with me now. The exploding tax. No! Yeah, oh, I forgot that. You sound like Stella now.
I guess I can't hide my obsessions from her forever.
It's pretty romantic, though.
Fang looked up to the sky once again.
Hey.
Hi.
Can I tell you something really fucking stupid?
He was blushing even more now. Of course.
You know, when I was little, we would just sit like this, me and you. And I would always dream that one day my wings would grow large enough so I could fly. They're pretty fucking big now.
Suddenly Fang stood up.
I would stand here, look at the moon, and try to fly up.
She spread her wings wide.
I always hope that I'll be able to reach the moon one day.
You're right, her wings could always get bigger.
That's fair. I would get there, be crowned the princess of the moon, and all my worries would go away. No dumb school, no dumb little brother, no dumb parents. Just me alone.
Fang giggled to herself.
I must sound so damn silly right now.
I didn't see any reason to laugh. I don't think it's silly at all, Fang. I think it's a beautiful dream to have.
Yeah, go live on the moon.
Yeah, get away from me. Live on the moon.
Anon.
Go punch that fucker.
Moon.
Right in its face. I look up at the night sky.
It's low res.
The moon is shining like a diamond. The breeze, cold yet gentle, ruffles my hair. Yeah, what if the moon is made of mushrooms though, Fang? What then? There's a figure standing before me, facing the same sky. The girl is looking up, her eyes glittering, her wings spread out. She wished that her wings would take her to that moon. Her elegant figure dazzles me. Fissure, I don't know why I was gonna say fissure. The beauty of an angel too pure for this world. Am I in a dream? She turns to me.
Get out of that
smiling
dream,
gently.
Anon.
Her eyes are wet, but she's not crying anymore. Not anymore.
Aww. That's a good picture. Thank you.
As she says that, my heart skips a beat. I want to embrace her. I want to give her everything.
What if Anna Kim is waiting on the moon for Fang?
She's the moon king. And Fang has to go fight Anna Kim on the moon. Like it's fucking Killer is Dead or something. I don't know. Like, I want to embrace her. I want to give her everything. I love her. The moon is truly beautiful tonight. We keep gazing at the sky for what feels like an eternity. This day will end soon. I'll take Fang home and then go back to my apartment. I'll go to sleep. And when tomorrow comes, this will all be a distant dream. Perhaps I'll forget all of this. Memories are fickle like that. But I know one thing. I don't want to take my eyes off Fang. I feel like if I do, she will disappear. Her figure framed against the moonlight. The princess that was denied her happiness for so long. I want this moment to be imprinted in my memory.
She has been denied her happiness?
Even though this fairy tale must end, I want it to remain in my heart forever. Fang.
Yeah, it's a Bruce Almighty moon.
She turns to me. I love you. I really do.
I love you too. I really do. And then the moon crushed us all.
Yeah, so why did Anon die then?
Yeah, and why was she unhappy for so long until Moon?
Sick. What if
why
Fang
did
just woke up the
mushrooms
next
really
day?
matter? What the
What if-
mushrooms never came into play again? Like
What if Fang woke up the next day and Anon's like, last night was magical, and Fang's like, the fuck are you talking about?
this is the biggest question for me. So Anon seems to forget or have weird supernatural type of things happen to him throughout the routes and all that.
Yeah.
Why?
Just the sheer dryness of why.
But seriously, I thought we were gonna get that kind of an answer.
No, it's the
in the moon route.
It's the Nicky Mickey thing.
The
I feel like it's.
Nicky.
I feel like it is very, very Japanese. Which
No, it's 100% visual novel, and that's totally fine. I have no problem with that. But what?
it's the pierogi sizigi.
It's a pierogi.
Yeah. The supermoon is a full moon or new moon that nearly coincides with pierogi, the closest that the moon comes to the earth, and it's
Oh, okay, but it never I mean, I guess it kind of did with Stella, but it still is just kind of swept under the rug. I don't understand supernatural. I only understand the unnatural.
I'm trying to there's the occurrence, the appearance.
So here's my other question. When the moon gets that big because it's the closest to us, is that when the waterbenders have the greatest power?
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's kind of unfair that, Nah, I forgot where I was going with this. I looked at my donut, and that's all I could think about.
If you like what we do around here, why not subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, all that fun good stuff. You can follow us on the Twitter, or if you live in Brazil, you can join the Discord. That'll be it for today, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.